Hey guys,
The
it's
harvester's
Tech Guy
online.
here, coming to
Eject
you
it from the
with
IMC
some
and keep the
TitanFall.
area clear.
Hope you enjoy. Here's some commentary with me and Rogue. So, here we go. Alright, so, upcoming videos, we may be doing some, let's see, we got Payday coming back at the end of this. At
Here
the end
comes
of
the
this
first
week,
wave.
we got maybe some Battlefield. What do you think,
I'm
Rogue?
seeing standard IMC infantry. Take them down.
I mean, it sounds good to me.
Yeah, let me lower
Watch
down
your
the
minimap.
audio on
I'll be
here,
pinging it to show you the IMC landing zones.
so I can hear you better. Alright, so let's see how that audio sounds. Give me a quick talk through.
I'm
Beautiful.
attracted to some Mexicans. I don't know. Battlefield is a possibility. A lot of people like it, so it is a possibility.
I enjoy Battlefield. It is fun.
The harvester shield's taking some hits. Go take care of it.
What else are we? I mean, we got Payday coming up. We got
Possible insurgency.
we could do Insurgency.
Mm-hmm.
What other games can we do?
We do Arma. DayZ.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get some Arma up, get some DayZ going. What else are we trying to get up here?
The harvester shield is recharging, guys. Keep it protected.
We were trying to get up let's see, I was gonna maybe do some Dirt 3, get some of that gameplay on here, because, you know, why not? Everyone likes a good racing game. Let's see, current events. We have Battlefield Hardline coming out.
Chief,
So,
protect the harvester while the shield
I
recharges.
personally, I like Battlefield Hardline. That looks interesting.
It's a definite twist to the genre.
That's
So-
a very big twist.
I mean, you go from this modern, high-tech military, from where DICE is going, to something different. Everybody wants to see the cops and robbers whole thing come to life. So, I mean, why
Yeah,
not?
a lot of people are interested in it. So I'm interested in it personally. I mean, this looks very, I wouldn't say different for the genre, but it looks highly interesting. But when it comes around, because I mean, they've never done anything like this before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you got to play the beta or not, but
I didn't get to do any beta.
it felt amazing. Like, it felt like Bad Company 2.
Did
Like,
it?
people that
Bad Company 2 is. Oh, I love Bad Company.
I was about to say, it's based off the same, I don't want to say engine, because I don't really think it's correct, but,
No, it's not the same engine.
it's
but
based
I
off
kn-
the same system, I guess you could say. The playing style is the same. And
Yeah.
it feels like Battlefield Bad Company 2 all over again. It runs so much smoother than Battlefield 4. In my personal opinion, I think it looks better. The gameplay is just more there.
I mean, did they? I didn't get to see the in-game graphics too much, but I heard they were absolutely spectacular.
They're beautiful. I mean,
Were they?
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to check that out.
The character models is definitely something that impressed me.
Yeah.
You know, they actually put a lot of time and stuff into it, especially with the dialogue and everything. It doesn't feel like that same old Battlefield 4. I mean, I don't mean to diss on Battlefield 4, but in Battlefield Hardline, it's always different. You know, there's always going to be a different turn of events that's going to happen at any moment. So Battlefield Hardline is a very good game that we could add into this.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that. It'd bring a big change to the genre. I think that's what they were really aiming for, was just a huge change to the genre and just, you know, try to do something new. Because over the years, I mean, all we've had is just the same thing over and over and over again, and it just gets boring after a while.
Yeah, most people don't even know. The campaign is supervised by DICE, but it is not created by DICE, it's actually by Visceral. Most people don't even know that, and they've been saying that for a while. So, you know, they're speeding up the multiplayer, slowing down the campaign, which I would want. You know, the campaigns have been too fast-paced, even though I've loved them. They're too
The
fast-paced.
campaign, I've always loved the campaign, to be honest. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they've always changed it up, but they keep the same, pretty much dialogue. My favorite campaign was Battlefield 3. That was one of my favorite campaigns, to be completely honest. I mean, they changed it up. It was fast-paced. It was pretty much completely different of what it was before.
I was about to say, I gotta think mine is either Battlefield 4 or Bad Company 2. You know, Bad Company put the humor into war. You know, 'cause,
Yes.
and don't get me wrong, there is humor in war all the time. But, you know, civilians don't get to see it. But,
No, and they put it in a way where people would understand
exactly.
to the fact of just, you know, being able to relate to it and all those simple things.
Yeah.
And most people don't get to enjoy as much.
Exactly. I mean, people that come from a military background, they enjoy action.
Oh, yeah.
Next person, because they understand it. You know, and you go to Battlefield 4, it takes a completely different approach than any Battlefield yet, because it takes place with Marines, and they go to these special operations missions, which Marines don't do. MARSOC, it's a different story. But your average Marine unit ain't gonna go to Shanghai and get an BTO or HVIO, so it was a short campaign, but it was well thought and well put together.
Hey, my favorite part of that campaign is when you're sitting there and Lucky was like, "Oh yeah, you know, he's like, what do you mean we're getting out of here quick?" And they sit there and they do the CIA extract kind of thing, and they zip them up from the plane.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, whenever they freaking
Like the cinematic kind of versions they did, that
Yeah.
was absolutely spectacular.
I felt that I could get more immersed with the game because
Mm-hmm.
of the cinematics itself. You know, it did add a flavor to it because I'm not gonna lie, the person and person and environment interaction was pretty good for Battlefield 4, so it helped me get into it.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that I think we can see better, than besides us playing Battlefield 4 or any other Battlefield game yet, the reason I say we could put Battlefield Hardline on this is because it's going to run a lot smoother from production, because just about every Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were both broken film when they came out. They're both extremely buggy, graphic issues. They were bad games when they came out, but they fixed them over time. Visceral has slowed down and taken their time to make the game. So, it'll be a good asset coming out.
Clear out whatever's damaging it.
But besides that, other games that we can be playing, Arma, we can take a huge approach because we can do multiple different things. We can go play City Life. If we want that, we can do it.
I always wanted to try City Life. I mean, it looks highly interesting and,
It's fun.
very.
It's immersive.
Yeah, the immersion on it looked amazing. On a playable way, it looked highly interesting. It didn't just look like the same old thing every time. And that's really what I wanted to look for and wanted to do, because a lot of them, I mean, they just do the same thing every time, and it just gets boring as hell. And you're just like, why am I doing this? I mean, once in a while, you really do have to change it up. And that, I mean, it changes it up ridiculously. So, which is always nice.
And Daisy.
Daisy, I mean, I've always wanted to play Daisy. It doesn't look like it ever gets boring.
I was about to say, it can get properly stereotypical, but I'm not it just depends on the type of server you get on and who you're playing with. Because I mean, let's be honest, and I've experienced it before, nobody wants to go on a server and get killed with people that are just armed to the teeth. It's no fun, So
Yeah, getting those little things that just make it so much better.
yeah. So I mean, personally, if we do start the DayZ thing, which I plan to, I don't know about you.
I definitely plan to.
I mean, we can definitely take a twist to it. I don't plan on settling down in DayZ. I don't see a reason to. I mean, I see plenty.
I mean, I want at least a standard, having a base just to, so we can keep our stuff somewhere. If we get guns or something, or say we get some bandits, so that we can have people attack our base and have a new perspective on things. That yeah, we have to defend something, and people are trying to break into us. But I still want to have, I don't say the portability of being, a nomad, but it would be interesting to have a base on top of being a nomad.
I mean, yeah, I can definitely say. I don't want a super fortress that we're gonna live in.
No, I want a small little base.
Yeah, a little base out in the middle of nowhere. Because I mean, you look at people like great DayZ players, amazing. He's taking a break from it, but when they built the tower, people noticed it. They came to it.
Yeah,
it just fights and fights.
My personal thing I want to do, I want to take over, like, I would say, like a wood factory or something, like a small factory that you have decent amount of cover that's already built in, but then you also have, how do you say, you can build off of it. It's not that, but it's not perfectly defensible. It's open, so you're not, safe from every little thing that happens, which would be very nice because it gets boring after a while when you just, oh yeah, I got this perfectly, unbreakable spot.
Yeah, exactly. You want some excitement to it. Like,
exactly.
If you know somebody can break into your house or your base, and all your stuff is safe, what's the point? It's gonna get boring and slow. Because you're sitting in a mighty castle doing nothing. Even if you go out and do something, you want excitement. You want risk.
Exactly. I mean, if it's gonna be difficult for me to get out of my house, that's great. If I have to fucking counter snipe just to get out, awesome. Because that gives me at least enough work to, do whatever.
The harvester shield is recharging, guys. Keep it protected.
Which would be absolutely spectacular to have to work to do something so simple as, like, getting out of your house.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it's the little things.
Yeah, exactly. Little things that matter. So, DayZ, Arma, Battlefield Hardline, Insurgency. I couldn't tell you whether that'd be a fast-paced game for us to play or slow pace, because you play it tactical what you want, and you can implement, tactics into it from a lot of stuff. So, I mean, if you want to take it nice and slow, like a lot of standard infantry would in real life when playing it, go for it. But if you want to play like Delta, SFODD, clear room in 0.5 seconds, move on to the next, clear in 2 seconds, it's your play style. So that could be a definite twist to the whole action series that we could play.
I mean, it would definitely be different.
For sure, because we'd have to immerse ourselves. We'd have to be concentrated. It's not a simple game to play. It's a simple run game, but it's a complex-minded build for a person to do. So,
I mean, it's just ridiculous. By the way, on Titanfall right now, we're having some crazy battles right now. It's not a walk in the park right now.
Let me guess, you got like 20 Titans coming in, you got about 50 Spectres, etc.
No, we had about 50 Spectres, and I would say about 10, or I had 5 Titans pushing my paws at the moment, and it wasn't one of those things where you're just like, hey man, how you doing? No. It was like, fuck.
Set it up and it'll fire on any inbound threat.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and I got my Titan. I mean, we're locking it down. I mean, I just died once out of all this, but we're doing work. Me and my Titan, we're not sitting here chilling, buying each other beers.
This is the final wave, pilots. Hold them off just
That'd be pretty nice, though. Not gonna lie.
Right? You get a beer. Hey guys, how you doing?
He just opens his circuits and flags.
Oh my god, I got 4 arc, 12 nukes, 6 normal, 68 suicide specters, 44 specters, and 12 grunts. Just a few, you know, just a few.
Yeah, just a, you know,
Nothing too crazy, you know. I don't want a real challenge here.
Take it out before it detonates.
I will say Frontier Defense is one of my favorite ones to do on here because, you know, it changes so dramatically. It's never, oh yeah, I'm gonna do just like this and then it's gonna work. No, it's hard as hell.
Yeah, I mean, there's no fatal funnels, really. I mean, there's multiple fatal funnels, but there's not one in particular for the whole map. You know,
Yeah.
at any moment they could break through on any of the line and just ruin everybody's day. So,
Yup. Like this, just Titan just exploded next to the Titan. Or the Titan just exploded next to the Harvester, and I mean, it took down the shield. You know, most people, they're like, oh, well, you know, that'd be easy, but no, it's not easy. And the wall running, it changes the whole dynamic of everything.
oh yeah, I mean, there was no, you know, even if they had the boosters in or the thrusters for the packs on the pilots,
Well, you
even
still
if
have
you had
thrusters
that-
on them. I mean,
Yeah.
you get with your wall jumping and stuff, you still have it. But I mean,
but even if you had that, but you didn't have wall running, it'd be just another boring, dull, action-packed game.
exactly.
There'd be no parkour, no fun in it. You know?
And you wouldn't be able to dodge so much.
Exactly. There's in TitanFall's a game you really can't get mad at because you have so many
I mean,
options to shoot at.
There's exactly, and there's more opportunities than anything in this game to do things.
Exactly. I never get irritated.
I mean,
with
I have
Titan.
5 Titans attacking me right now, and it's ridiculous.
But you can get away easy if you choose to. You
Yeah,
know?
if I need to go, I mean, I can go, but
Use your parkour ninja skills. You know. You can
I
get
have
away from
parkour
any-
ninja skills for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you can get away from any type of problem on there if you really try hard.
I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm fighting a hell of a lot of firepower right now. It's not pleasant. I got 2 new Titans pushing on me. I got another Titan pushing on me. There we go, chain reaction. I'm sitting here running across the roof like a crazy banshee. I need ammo, but I mean, the amount of work that's required by this game is just ridiculous. Like, I'm about to sacrifice my Titan right now.
Your turret's really ripping up the IMC. Seems like you placed it perfectly. Team, there are a whole lot of nuke Titans bearing down on the Harvester.
So, John.
Yeah, I just took out 2 nuke
The
Titans,
Harvester
but
shield's taking some hits.
what else can we
Go
go
take care
over?
of it.
I'm just deep in
Nuke
game
Titan
thought
approaching
right
the
now.
Harvester. Take it out
You know
before
how
it
that
detonates.
happens.
We could go over why you started YouTubing.
Yeah, okay, we can go over YouTube.
Yeah. Like, from the beginning, what wanted you to start YouTube?
Alright, well, for YouTube mostly, it looked like fun. You know, I watched Frankie and stuff, and I watched all that, and it looked like fun. I was like, this has gotta be fun. You know, you're not just doing one thing, you get to choose the content you want. And, you know, as a bonus, you get paid for it. I mean, that's always good on anyone's book. But, I mean, I want to make it so that people want to enjoy what they're watching, not just some stupid shit some guy posted. That's just retarded.
Right. And the thing is, you actually have to work for it too. You can't just throw anything up and expect people to like it.
No.
You
I mean,
have
I
to work.
do editing on it. Alright, guys, that's all we got for today. So like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.